Coming to you live from Master Bait and Tackle in Bonita Springs, Florida, this is Buffalo Buffalo.
It's Buffalo, 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 yeah!
Welcome to Buffalo Buffalo. My name is Jerry, and here with me, as always, are the usual suspects, Jeff, Paik, and Daphne. How are we?
Decent.
We are good, I guess.
The usual suspects, Jerry.
Mm-hmm.
Do you think I'm fucking Kaiser Sose or something? Because I'm not the usual suspects.
I'm an unusual suspect.
I actually am fucking Kaiser Soze, but he won't call me back.
Jesus.
And welcome to this edition of Buffalo Buffalo and all the bad puns. Jerry is hosting this week, so you know that we're going to be getting it
Well,
repeatedly.
am I hosting or are you hosting?
I'm
hosting.
You should know. It's always me, really. I'm
okay.
the one that does it. No,
you
I'm
just
kidding.
corral the cats.
I corral the cats. It is my role on Buffalo Buffalo. I have to embrace it. I am the straight man to you guys, the comedians. So.
Even though you're female.
I'm quite curly.
It's me. It's my role. I have to own it.
Yeah, well, I just had a haircut, so I'm a little bit stubby.
Stubby or stubbly?
No, that would be my face. I haven't shaved in about 10 hours, so I'm a little bit stubbly.
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
Well, you know, we covered a movie on Run for Your Lives like weeks ago where the guy was running around with a razor, and it was one of those really old razors.
The
ones
cutthroats. Yeah.
Yeah, the ones that never really work, and so you have to just constantly do it. Yeah.
Are you talking like the...
It's not a cutthroat, then.
It's not a cutthroat one. It's one
Cutthroat
of those...
is the best razor there is.
No, this is one of those electric razors that existed in when the, I don't know, 80s, 90s.
Okay.
And you just kept going over.
I was thinking,
and
when you said an old razor, I'm thinking like
Mhm.
the old barbershop type.
Straight razor.
Straight
Sweeney Todd
straight
shit.
razor. Yeah.
No.
Exactly. Yeah.
No, that's not what this
No.
was.
Okay.
Not
Well,
at all.
glad we've cleared that up. This episode is brought to you by Gillette.
And-
the best a man can
And
get.
Norelco.
Yes.
And Schick.
Mhm.
And anyone out there who makes razors who would like to sponsor us.
Oh,
You can
Mhm.
get in touch with us at buffalobuffalopodcast@gmail.com.
yeah, but only half of us really use razors by the looks of it.
I have like a little electric razor, but I don't think it's ever touched much of my skin in a while. It just kind of does the little.
Yeah.
Do you have the guard?
No, I still have to shave my cheeks and neck.
Yeah,
You know,
yeah, the neck and the cheeks. Yep, and
Yep.
like the corners of the mouth.
just not the jawline.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I go
So,
spear bald on my face every single day, whether I'm going to see anybody or not.
so our next episode, we're going to be not playing a game. We're going to be discussing grooming habits.
Okay.
And Paik and Jeff are going to go through what they do to groom their beards.
Okay, so
So-
then I don't have to prepare a game. That's nice.
That's
No,
excellent.
you don't.
Great.
No, you
Great.
can just talk about what it's like to
We do.
have
Which
a
would be
beard.
great,
and groom
to
it.
show everybody how we groom ourselves on a audio only podcast.
Yeah,
Yeah, I think it works great. I could record the video and we could release
There we
it also. That could
There
be a
we
lot
go.
of
I
fun.
don't wanna
Something
scare
different.
People.
Mm-mm.
I don't want to scare people, showing them my face.
Or my face.
We need to get a sponsor.
Well,
for
especially
that
Jerry's
one, though.
face.
Yeah,
Yeah.
especially my face, yeah. Some days I feel like I'm so ugly I could turn Medusa to stone.
Oh, Jerry.
Oh my gosh.
Medusa works great on Krakens.
You know, Perseus had a task for her and she got cracking on it. Oh.
No,
Sorry.
no.
No?
no.
Okay.
No. Not.
No.
Mm-mm.
I'm gonna play that one on a loop too.
Yeah.
Yep. If you play mine on a
bad
loop,
jokes.
Yes.
you can do a loop on this. Maybe I should go back through.
All bad jokes.
Maybe I should go back through.
Oops, all flops.
You know, we do outtakes on Run For Your Lives. I have a whole bunch saved up, too, for the last, 6 months. I should really have been saving all the bad jokes.
I've thought about it. I've thought about going through and when I take stuff out, saving it in some other file or something like that. I just never have. But honestly, most of what I take out is not flops or things like that. It's us talking over each other or us stumbling or...
What?
Or me going...
about 15 minutes out of each recording is Pate clearing his throat.
Yeah.
And thank you for doing that.
Or Jerry. What about Jerry when Jerry is talking as he's clicking his mouse? I mean, we all have our own little quirks and things that we do. And it's just part of it. It's who we are.
It is who we are.
Yeah. So,
and as Kesha would let us know, we are who we are.
We are who we are.
$$sign, huh?
Mm-hmm.
That's how I thought you pronounced it. Yeah. $.
I mean, it's $$, right? So how is it not, $$sign, huh?
I just don't think it is. But you know what? Who am I to make that distinction?
Well, it's like the artist who did Get This Party Started. Ink.
Jeff, you will not have me squeaking my chair because I got a brand new chair.
Nice.
Since we recorded last.
And I got a brand new key.
It's red. Oh. And Jerry, did you get a brand new roller skate?
No. Why would I need a roller skate?
To go with Pake's key.
Well, you need a pair of roller skates. Just one's not going to get you much of anywhere.
That is true.
It's very hard to skate with only on one roller skate.
It can be done.
It can be.
It can be done.
If you're an amputee, you kind of have no choice. You figure it out pretty well.
Yeah.
So could you use the could you attach the other one to the prosthetic?
Ooh, that'd be I mean, I guess.
You could.
That would take some skill to learn how to use that, but heck, yeah.
So I wanted to share something I got ridiculed from the three of you on. I want to share it with our listeners so that they can know that the weather in Maine has been incredibly warm and 77
incredibly
degrees.
Warm with quotation marks around that for sure.
No. New England weather should not be 77 in April, okay? I basically just shared that the three of you should come get your weather and take it back home. And you thought it was the most ridiculous thing that I thought it was too hot.
Yeah. For people who live in California and Texas. And you say 77. The screenshot you showed us, yes, 77 was the temperature for the next day. But the current temperature that you were at when you showed us was 71.
Yes.
Which is
with the caption,
like
come take your weather back. And I was like, I will happily take that weather. That sounds nice. That sounds incredible right now.
Honestly, it has been about 71, or it's been weird here where it'll be, I think today got up to 77. Yesterday was like 71. Sunday was like 65. It gets weird, and sometimes it changes. Like, it'll be really windy and overcast, and then the sun comes out for half an hour, and then it's overcast again, and so it's a little bit weird.
It was 81 degrees today. 81.
18.
That was the high.
81.
Today.
It was too hot. Okay, that's great for Texas. I don't need it in New England. We're not Texas. We're New England. We're supposed to be cooler. It's supposed to be like 65.
So you're saying Pake isn't cool?
Yeah, that's exactly what she's saying.
That is not what I'm saying.
That's what I'm hearing.
Well, no, it's not that. She's saying that she's cooler.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Or at least that
we can be cool, but she's cooler.
All right, you know what you can do.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. And the horse I rode in on.
Yes. I wanted to share with the listeners because I'm hoping that at least somebody out there who listens will sympathize with me and isn't a fan of hot weather.
Well, we definitely have at least one Mainer who listens, so...
Mm-hmm.
We do.
I'm sure that she will...
Yeah.
I think she does like
agree.
it.
Yeah. Oh, I'm sure there's plenty of people that aren't fans of hot weather. It's just that if they're living where you are, they don't have it, so...
I wanted to share Jerry's instructions for today's game. Because here's what we saw in the text thread, in the Buffalo text thread. FYI, you will not need a whiteboard or random generator for tomorrow's game. Well, maybe random number generator still kicking around. And maybe a whiteboard. Depends on which of the games.
Uh-huh.
So I responded, so we don't need a whiteboard, but we might need a whiteboard. And we won't need a random number generator, but we might need a random generator. Thanks for clearing that up.
Mm-hmm. Now we're all on the same page about it. That's great.
Yes. And is this the
It's a 50-50 shot,
Yeah.
whether
Right.
we need it or not. So.
Yes. And we've already been through what 50-50 means, so we don't have to
50
revisit
times,
that.
yes.
Yeah.
So
Yeah,
is that a segue to my game?
It can
God
be.
help us, maybe.
Perhaps.
Well,
50-50 shot it is.
funny that you say 50-50.
Oh, God, here we go.
Because my game is called...
There's the squeak.
Yeah.
Now I hear my chair squeaking. Got it. There it is.
Okay, because my game is called, is it more than 50 or less than 50? It's a 50-50 shot.
Nice.
So
I love it.
I will tell you a clue, and you will tell me if there's more than 50 or less than 50. And there's nothing equal to 50 on this, so it's either more than or less than, because that's how a 50-50 works.
Mm-hmm.
Mhm.
But you will need a random number generator, but no whiteboard.
Between what numbers? 1 and 50?
No, sorry, 1 and 44.
Aw.
Should have come up
Excellent.
with
I
6
don't,
more.
Yeah, I
You
know.
really should
I was
have.
trying.
Jerry, I don't use random number generator. I don't use random number generators, so I'll just be using my noggin.
I'm going to make sure I choose 13 first.
Well, that would be hard to do because guess who's going first?
Me!
No. The
Oh,
order
damn.
on my Zoom screen are Daphne, Jeff. Oh, I'm sorry, excuse me, Daphne, Pake, and Jeff.
Take that,
Yay.
Jeffrey. I'm going first.
I noticed.
Okay.
Uh-huh.
I don't know why you got to bring in British boy band groups into this discussion, but take that.
I'm lost. Is that a British boy band?
Yes,
Next to
Robbie
Robbie
Williams
Williams.
was in it.
that
Yeah.
one. Okay.
It's the band that had the monkey in it.
Yeah, exactly.
Oh, I didn't see that movie.
They had one really big hit, Back for Good, which was one of my favorite songs a long time ago in a galaxy far away.
So how did we get it? Because if they transmitted the song, it would still be transmitting from a galaxy far away. Oh, but wait a minute. No, it was a long time ago, so we would receive the transmission now.
Right. It was done thousands of years ago, and it arrived back in around the turn of the century.
Niamos!
Okay. So let's.
I don't know.
Okay, so let's get to the game. So rules are, we are going to go to 7, and there are no steals.
Got it.
Okay.
Yeah, no steals make sense if it's a 50-50 question.
Yes.
Yeah. It doesn't seem.
Oh, I
like
think
to
I can
steal.
steal this one.
Okay. Yes, it is very tough to steal. It is very tough to find.
No,
out.
it's very easy to steal.
Yeah.
Okay, and let's see. 7. I'm trying to think if everybody gets. I'm doing the math in my head. Actually, let's make it 6.
Okay.
Okay.
Because you're worried about if we only get 50% of them, then 14 times 3. Well, 14 times 3 is 42. We'd still have a couple left over,
Yeah.
but
I really like how we're having a committee, direction for
Yes,
deciding the rules of Jerry's game.
If I put more numbers on this, Daphne would have complained. So I'm just trying to keep it.
Jerry.
Oh, that's only one.
Can I try to?
because-
That's
If
only
we're
one.
doing a committee on this, can I pass a motion to make sure I win?
Motion denied.
Motion
Sorry.
denied.
Well,
Sorry, 3-1 against.
Yeah.
Sorry.
I'm too competitive, Peg. I'm not going to give up that
I
easily.
know.
Okay.
You know this about me.
Okay, Daphne. Oh, shall we begin?
Yes,
Lucky number 13?
absolutely.
Okay.
There is no other number.
Okay.
there's a lot of
There's a lot of other numbers. There's like an infinite amount.
Citation needed.
Yes.
And you know what's delightful? The fact that I make a statement and you cannot even stand it
A false
without
statement.
coming
yes.
back with something. You have to be on it. You got to respond.
Yes.
You can't hold back.
You're figuring it out. Yay!
We're like sharks. There's blood in the water.
Yeah.
Hmm. Yeah, well, you know what? If you're a shark, you either eat or be eaten, I guess. I don't know. That may be a future game that we're going to play on this podcast.
Shark Tank. Awesome.
Nope.
Ooh ha ha.
Oh.
Okay.
And Jerry is breaking already. He was already broken before we started. And he's continuing to go in a spiral.
Okay.
So how should we just give up on this game
No.
and just really
No.
think about how let's just place bets on can we break Jerry by the end of the episode?
It's a
I think
50-50
we
shot
can.
either on
It's
break or it
I
won't.
think we can. I think we can.
Okay, so number 13. Okay. Number of Disney animated feature films. More or less than 50?
I think it's more, Jerry.
It is more. There are 89.
Does that include direct-to-video?
I only looked up just number of, but I did stuff.
Jeff,
I'm just curious because I would have guessed under, but what came to mind was, well, if it's direct-to-video included, then it definitely would be over.
Yeah, because that's all the
But
weird
it could
sequels
still
and
be.
stuff.
I mean, it has been.
About 100 years.
It's been close to 90 years.
yeah.
It was 37, I think, was Snow White. So it's
Yeah.
been close to 90 years. So yeah, I'm over 50. Okay, it still makes sense either way. I was just curious.
Okay. So, Peak.
25.
25. Lucky number 25. Oh,
Every number is lucky.
on my games
Well,
it
I'm
is.
taking half of a 50-50 and see if that...
Mhm.
Okay.
Oh, Jeff would have loved this one. The number of MLB players with 3,000 plus hits.
Under.
Correct. There are 33.
I was going to say, I think it's about 30.
Jeff.
When I was young, I used to know, I could name like all the members of the 3,000 hit club and all the members of the 500 home run club, but over the last 10, 15 years, I've lost track of some of it.
I really appreciate that question because I think it may come up someday at trivia where it's going to be a tiebreaker situation and Rob's going to ask us, how many are there that hit 3,000 hits? And I'm going to know.
Is that his voice whenever he's asking trivia questions?
No,
His...
that's me. It's just me.
Because I mean, that's an
doing a
interesting
voice.
delivery. So I mean,
Okay.
Look, my voices are not as good as yours. I was just trying.
Okay. Jeff.
I am going with, actually, this is specifically an unlucky number, 22.
22. Unlucky number 22.
No, unlucky number 22.
Oh, speaking of unlucky, JFK's age when he was assassinated.
Under.
Under 50. He was
I
40.
believe he was about 46.
He was exactly 46. Well, not exactly
Yeah.
46. So in his 46th year.
Not exactly 46, but he was 46.
Yeah, he was 46.
I thought I remembered that he was 43 or 44 when he was elected, so.
Jeff, you really should be doing trivia because the amount of knowledge that you have in your noggin, it could
Yes.
help.
I do
It
have
could.
a lot of useless knowledge, or mostly
Yes.
useless.
There's nothing wrong with that.
No, there's not.
Yeah, so your head is like you have a floating cesspool of useless knowledge in your head. And you know these little motes of
I
stuff.
don't know if it's a cesspool. That sounds a little disgusting to have in my head.
yeah.
And little chunks of knowledge just floating around. And...
Oh, God. Chunks of knowledge?
Chunks of knowledge.
I don't know about that one.
I think I just found the episode title. Okay, back around to Daphne.
Yes. Jerry, number 7, please.
Number 7. The number of pyramids in Egypt.
Under.
Incorrect.
He loves saying that to me.
He loves saying it to all of us, honestly.
I love saying it to all of you. There's no distinction here. The number of pyramids varies between 118 to 138. So.
Well,
varies. Some of them they disappear. They come back.
No, they're not like totally sure they were pyramids. Like,
Schrodinger's pyramids.
Schrodinger's pyramids. Yes.
Yes.
Okay.
Random tangent. One of my favorite little things that I've seen pop up on like Facebook and stuff a few times is this idea, like when in like movies and stuff, where like people are like wandering around like the pyramids and like out in the desert in Egypt or something. And it's like we're lost. Like we're way out here near the pyramids. When in reality, you can see the pyramids from a Pizza Hut.
Mm-hmm.
Because there's pictures of the pyramids with the Pizza Hut logo in through the window. They're just like sitting at a table eating pizza, taking pictures of the pyramids.
Oh my God.
It's like, I don't know, maybe look across the street and you're not lost anymore, people in movies.
Okay, Pake.
7.
Daphne did 7.
That's the one she just did.
Oh, well.
Yes.
Blame the RNG. Blame it on that. No. 34.
Lucky number 34. Ooh. The number of fluid ounces in 2 liters.
Oh, God.
Well, that doesn't... okay, it's not
it.
exact. It's... Yeah, okay.
It's not exact, but it's either over 50 or under 50, Jeff.
It's a 50-50.
It's a 50. Do we have
Yeah.
to...
2 liters. It's under, right?
Incorrect.
Math is not a... Jeff's like, I'll steal.
No, there's...
No, it's not that. It's that I know what a 2-liter soda bottle is, and I know what a 20-ounce soda bottle is. So, based on that.
Yeah, because a half liter is 16.9. And the total amount.
So that's what I was doing. I was thinking of like 16-ounce bottles as a liter for some reason. So I was like, well, 16 times 2 is less than 50.
Yeah.
16 times 4 plus some change comes out to 67.6. All right, Jeff, time to pull ahead.
28.
28. The number of countries with a Starbucks location.
Oh, gosh. Okay, let me think. United States, Canada, United Kingdom.
There's always a method to the madness.
I'm gonna count every single country that has no. I am going to say over.
Correct. It is over. There are 87 countries with a Starbucks.
Wonderful. I just got a Starbucks in my town.
85.
Good deal.
Her town is a new country.
Country of Maine.
Okay. So...
Look, I would be down with that, let me tell you.
Okay, so end of the second round. Yeah. Jeff leads with double the scores of Daphne and Pake at 2-1, 2-1.
Pake, do you want to team up against Jeff?
2-1. Okay.
2-1, 2-1. Okay.
Okay.
So Daphne, third round.
I will take number 30.
Lucky number 30. The number of plays written by Shakespeare.
Over?
Incorrect.
I knew you were going to say
it's close, though.
I saw your freaking reaction.
Isn't
it's
it?
37.
Is it only 37? Okay.
37
okay.
actual plays.
This, I want to put out the following disclaimer.
Please.
This is not my round of expertise at trivia. Like
50-50?
50-50 is that?
No, these questions are not things
like the general knowledge kind of.
It's not my round.
See, the general knowledge is where I typically excel.
Yeah, no.
And
I need the audio round. That's my.
I know lots of little bits of information about lots of different things, but
Yeah.
I don't know a lot about many things, like where I have like a deep knowledge of a lot of topics.
And
I just have a very surface level knowledge of many things.
And I'm more of I have too much deep knowledge about a very few select things.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yep.
So, all right. Peak.
12.
12 que no, si tienes mucha suerte. Okay. The weight of a keg of beer in kilograms.
Oh, God. Less?
Incorrect.
Incorrect. It's more.
The weight.
Jerry loves it, and you can look if he has a tell. Jerry, don't ever play poker because you have a tell, and I can. He gets this light in his eyes that he gets to say incorrect. Again, Peg, do you want to team up? Let's team up against Jeff. We might have a better chance.
I'm trying to think. Kilogram is about half a pound. I think there's 2.2 kilograms in a pound. Or am I... Yeah, 2.2. So I'm saying it's about a little less than half a pound. So...
What's less than
50 kilograms... 1 kilogram is less than half a pound.
No.
No?
A kilogram is 2.2 pounds.
Oh, I have it backwards.
A pound is but a little less than half a kilogram.
Okay. That's where I was screwing it up, because I had it backwards. Okay.
Yeah, but
Thank you.
The weight of a keg of beer is 160 pounds or so, and that equals out to 72 kilograms. But if it's more than 50, then half a kilogram here or there not going to make a difference. All right, Jeff.
20 trace.
20 trace. Ooh, the number of Pixar films.
That's under.
Correct. Under 50.
I feel like that's got to be about 20.
28.
Close to, okay, I was going to say close to 30 at this point.
Yeah.
Alrighty. So, Jeff with a commanding lead of 3-1 to 1. Daphne.
Yes, Jerry. I will take number 35.
Number 35. The number of novels published by Agatha Christie.
Under.
Incorrect. It is 66 novels.
Have you seen his face? Are you watching? Like, he's
I didn't see his
excited.
tell in that one. I didn't see his tell.
Look at this! He turned his camera off because he doesn't want anyone to see.
Yeah, but the thing is, you don't see the tell until after you've given your answer.
I know.
So
true.
it doesn't necessarily help you.
How's this?
Yeah.
No.
I can
Much
just see
better.
that twinkle in your eyes.
Uh-huh. He just says it with such joy.
He really does. It's why we had an entire episode titled Incorrect.
Yep.
Because every time he got to say it, he just got more and more joyful.
Yeah.
We need to get you a coffee mug that just says incorrect with an exclamation point on it.
I'm serious. We're going to.
Oh, gosh.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, Pake.
2.
Number 2. Lucky number 2. The number of World Series appearances by the Yankees.
Appearances. I'm going to say over.
Incorrect.
Incorrect. It's under.
The number is
I want to say about 40.
31.
Oh,
Wow, only 31? They
Because
only
they-
lost 4 times. Wow.
Yes. Uh-huh.
Because I knew 27. 27 is the number of championships. And I, could think of a couple of times where they lost. 2001, obviously.
The famous one where the famous one where they had it nearly in the bag and then shit the bed.
Yep, and Rivera fucked up, and Luis Gonzalez launched a little blooper into center field.
I prefer to remember 2004
We
when
all
they
prefer
were
to remember 2004.
the
That
year
was such a
that
wonderful
my
year. Oh my god!
beloved Red Sox.
Until the Giants won in 2010, I would just, whenever I needed a pickup, I would just go back and watch Game 4 of the 2004 ALCS. So,
True
yeah.
story.
No, it was so wonderful.
There's a lot of joy. It brought joy to a lot of people.
Yeah.
In New England. We waited a long time for that. 86 years.
Yeah.
Man.
Jeff.
Long time.
Turkey Tree.
Dirty Tree.
Dirty Tree.
Dirty Tree. Okay. Jack Ruby's age when he killed Lee Harvey Oswald.
Gosh. Wow. I have no... Oh. I do not know. I know approximately Oswald's age. I can picture him. That famous newspaper photo. I am going to say over.
Correct. Barely over. He was 52.
Okay. I was very not sure about that one.
Yeah. Well, you had a 50-50 shot.
Yeah.
Approximately, yes.
Okay,
I'm going to need to do the math on that one.
So Jeff is in the lead commandingly with 4-1-1. So you need to either stop picking the easy ones, Jeff, or Daphne and Paige have to start picking the easy ones as well and stop picking the hard ones.
No.
Okay.
No, we're going to team up and then we're going to take Jeff down is what we're going to do.
Okay. Daphne.
27.
Lucky number 27.
Not for a lot of people.
Stop saying lucky. It has not been lucky, and it's definitely not lucky for a lot of people. There is a club.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
People are dying to get into that club, though.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's true.
Okay. Yes. Okay, I just realized what you said. Okay. The number of times 128 goes into 6,656.
What?
It's just a math question. God damn.
Jerry,
I'm glad I didn't get that one.
can you tell me again what are you even... What?
She's stunned.
What is it?
Use your words.
The number of times 128 goes into what?
6,656. Is that above 50 or lower than 50?
Jerry, you know what? I'm over. It's magically over.
Correct.
It is over.
It is 50.
Oh my god.
It is 50.
50 would be 6,400.
No. I don't want to have those numbers in my head and have to do math.
It's not hard. You just multiply it by 100, which is easy. You add 2 zeros. Mm-hmm. So that's 12,800, and then divide that by 2. So that's 6,400.
Jeff, I don't need to know that.
It's helpful to be able to do mental math like that.
And
I'm happy to get a point.
And that was the way to solve it, Jeff.
Yep.
Okay. Okay, Pake.
44. 40.
The number of centimeters in 18 inches.
Jesus. Jerry is single-handedly trying to make the metric system happen.
No, it's not going to happen. Jerry, not here.
What is the numbers again?
The number of centimeters in 18 inches.
Oh. I know what I would guess.
Over.
Incorrect.
God damn it.
But you're close.
It is... Hold on a second. I had it in my head. 18
like
inches. 43.2?
45.7.
Huh, okay.
Oh,
2.54. I had 2.4 in my head. Yep.
why is it that we're getting all the math questions?
Because you're picking all the wrong numbers.
Are you? No, I think you have put the math questions in a very special pagan
Rude of you, Jerry.
file.
Look, I don't need math in my job. Yes, I have a medical job, and people should think I should. But all the syringes, and all the things, everything comes with little lines on it anyway. So you don't need to do the math.
As long as you recognize digits.
Yes, I just know what numbers are. I'm okay.
Okay. Okay, well, I think that does it for the math problems. There was only
you
2.
guys took all of them.
There was only 2 or 3. Okay. So, Jeff.
Well, at least we got him out of the way, so Jeff didn't get them. There's the points where we're not getting the points, but neither is he.
26, I think we have not done.
Yeah, I think, Peg, that's the right way to look at it. Because he's good at math in his head.
For the greater good.
Okay,
The greater
26. Okay. Oh, you're going to love this one. The number of prime numbers... Oh, I'm sorry. One more math problem.
Okay.
The number of prime numbers below 200.
Below 200. Oof. No, it's going to be under.
Correct. It is barely under. It is 46.
I didn't think it was that close. I was thinking it was in the 30s somewhere. I didn't feel like taking the time to use my sieve of Erasthenes to figure it out, though.
Jeff's on the cusp of winning.
I'm cusping. I'm edging. I'm edging.
Jerry, question. Will the game end if Jeff wins?
That's how it usually works, Daphne.
Typically, that's
No,
how
I
games
just
work,
wanted to
but-
confirm.
Yeah, because if we continue on to see who gets second place, we'll be here all night.
Yes.
Right. So no.
Run out
We're
of
not-
questions.
I want to throw out there that I'm good with the no. With letting that go. Yeah.
Okay, Daphne.
At this point, I'm doing better in Fantasy League than I'm doing in this game. So, oh God, 17?
17. Lee Harvey Oswald's age when he assassinated JFK.
We already did that one.
No, we did Jack Ruby's age when he shot Lee Harvey Oswald.
Oh,
We have at least 3 questions about Kennedy's death here.
I don't know. Did you go into a school and get a history book and just start going through it and coming up with these things?
Well,
Okay, Jerry, I'm going to say over.
incorrect.
I
He
knew
was
it.
about 20.
Well, you didn't, or you would.
30 maybe?
I knew it was going to be wrong. I don't, again,
You.
it's not my wheelhouse. And now I sound like a fucking idiot because I didn't retain all
Because
of
you
this.
didn't know Lee Harvey Oswald's age in 1963. How dare you, you moron.
No, you know what? It's okay. I don't remember any of this stuff, but I can tell you who had a number 1 hit on a certain date in the 80s.
Yes.
I can tell
Yes.
you finishing moves for AEW wrestlers. I can tell you the biggest element for most of the dance teams in the world. I don't remember historical things. My brain
I would say that most of them,
cleaned out.
the biggest element is probably carbon. We are carbon-based life forms, but...
Yes, Jeff, why don't you tell me what the periodic number is for carbon?
8.
Carbon is it
8?
8?
No,
I
no.
thought it was 7.
I thought it was 8. We'll find that out.
All right. You know what? I'm going to throw one of these out there because you said it and you probably
Wait,
won't
so
get it.
what was
Right.
Oswald's age?
24.
Oh, he was younger than
All
I
right,
thought. Yeah.
Daphne. June 31st, 1997. What was the Billboard number 1?
I said the 80s, not the 90s.
Cake.
Oh, I
Okay.
didn't hear that part, but use the date. Hang on.
No, don't do this. I don't want
June
to.
31st, 1987.
June 31st?
Oh.
June 31st. There was no number 1 hit on June 31st. I guarantee it.
Correct.
You're such a brat.
June 21st.
October
How about,
55th.
how about June 21st, 1987? June 21st, 1987. Billboard
really
number 1.
Billboard.
Mm-hmm.
Not
Not
like
Cashbox.
John, not Rick Dees in the Weekly
No,
Top
Billboard
40.
Hot 100 chart, number 1, June 21st, 1987.
Okay, I know it was Whitney. And I'm going to say, I want to dance with somebody who loves me.
Correct. You would be correct. There you go.
So if
She wasn't
I,
kidding.
So if I
She
didn't
wasn't
know-
kidding.
yeah.
She could do that.
Okay, so if I didn't know that, would I look like an idiot?
Absolutely.
No.
Yeah, I would like.
No, you wouldn't. But I would because the audio is my world. Like I can't. Yeah. Again, I did one amazing thing once at trivia and had to
The MTV.
The MTV video thing, and yeah.
Okay.
Audio
Only thing
audio
good
is
you
my
ever did.
stuff.
Yeah.
No, it isn't. I am very good. I know a lot of music backwards. I'll have you know.
Mm.
Some of it
Like
sounds
you can
the
sing
same
it backwards, or
No.
She can
I
play
have to
it on the piano
identify it.
backwards.
Oh, okay, I see. Okay, got it.
And I'm decent at the dick cheese round.
The dick cheese round? The what? What the hell kind of place do you go?
Peg knows because I told him. Okay,
Pig
so
knows
have you
about
ever-
the dick cheese at your local pub?
I know
Yes.
way too much about it, unfortunately.
Oh my god.
Okay, so Jeff, do you know who Richard Cheese is?
Oh, okay, yes.
Okay, so Dick Cheese is the name of the
Okay.
round,
Okay.
and Rob takes popular songs that have been covered by Richard Cheese, and he plays them, and we have to guess what they are.
So he named
Yeah.
the round by deconstructing the joke that the artist made in the first place.
Yes, it's amazing, right?
All right. So, shall we continue?
No,
Should
we're having
we?
much
I
more
don't know.
fun with
I
this.
feel like we're going down. We're learning Daphne's wheelhouse. It's fun.
I thought TV was.
Anyway.
80s music and dick cheese. That's her wheelhouse.
That's it. Yep. Oh my god. Oh man. Sorry, Rob, if you're listening to this. He has listened to our episodes.
Okay.
Oh,
He actually
God.
is going to come on sometime
I
and
heard
put
yeah,
us
you
through.
mentioned that. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Actually, I'm gonna.
Where the hell are we?
Okay. I'm gonna.
I don't know.
Okay.
Who are we?
No, I'm gonna call an audible.
Why are we?
You're going to call an audible?
I was gonna call an audible. I'm gonna increase it to 7 just for the funsies.
Okay.
Why?
Okay.
Because
Jeff's-
it gives me
Jeff's
one
gonna-
more.
Gives you one more round.
Oh.
Let's Jeff get one more right.
Yes.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Okay. Pake.
30.
30. That's already been done.
Okay. Then, nope, 13's already been done. Come on, RNG. 35? I think that's already all
All
as
done?
well, isn't it?
Yep.
You said 35 has been?
Correct.
15.
15. Average number of eggs a chicken lays every 4 months.
Where's Cat Craft when you need her?
I no kidding.
Hi, Cat, if you're listening.
Hang on. It's going to be over.
Correct.
Yeah. I had chickens.
Mm-hmm.
They lay, really, if I remember correctly, it's like one a day. Sometimes they skip a day, but still, even then, 4 months, 30 days, it's like, yeah.
Yeah, it's
Probably close to 100.
average is like 95. So
Yeah.
all right, Jeff.
I don't think we've done 37 yet.
We have not done word 37.
Because Jeff is writing down all of the numbers.
No. Jeff is using his random number generator.
Oh, okay.
Jeff also likes to talk in third person.
Like Bo.
I doesn't.
Okay, 37. The number of U.S. cities with populations 500,000 and over.
Okay. New York, Los Angeles, Chicago, Philadelphia, Miami. No. 500,000 or over, I believe. I'm going to say under.
Correct.
Okay.
It is 39.
Is it close?
39.
Oh, okay.
For an extra point, name them all.
Well, New York, Los Angeles,
No kidding,
Philadelphia,
stop,
Boston,
stop.
Chicago, Baltimore, San Francisco, San Jose.
Okay, let's stop.
Yes.
Let's
yeah,
stop.
we are
Okay.
definitely
Let's
not
stop.
going to.
Not okay. Daphne,
11.
the number of women who have been or currently governor of a U.S. state or territory.
Jerry.
You got one of them right now, don't you?
I have the one. I have the one. Oh man, this is really hard because I'm gonna go with under. If it's over, I'll still be happy that I got it wrong, because I'm happy that there have been more women governors than I think.
I think it's under.
Incorrect. It is 51.
Oh, gosh. That's
Do you
still
know what, Jerry?
criminally low.
That's criminally low.
Rob has a term for that. When you pick something that's over by one, like that he's being a, yeah.
Yeah?
I'll leave it to your imagination.
He's being a, yeah.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Yep. That's what you call it.
Yep.
Yeah.
Don't do that. It's like doing the audio round where you have to predict if a song came out in the 90s or the 80s, and you pick one that came out a month.
79, yes.
Oh, yeah.
No. Jerry, stop.
The ultimate 80s song, like one of the first songs that I think of when I think of 80s music is Gary Newman's Cars. 79. It's like, no, that's an 80s song, damn it.
Yeah.
Okay. Pake.
It's a great song. 29?
29. Okay, you're gonna hate me.
Math.
No. Mark Twain's age when Huckleberry Finn was published.
Get these.
Over.
Incorrect.
Damn it.
But he was
49?
49.
Yeah.
Yeah, again, I'm telling you, this is not okay,
No,
Jerry.
That's kind of a bullshit answer. But
It is. It
I'm
is.
sorry.
You know what, Paige, I'll do this round next time, and I'll do things like the number of songs released on 21 Pilots albums. And you can guess if it's over or under 50.
On one
one
specific album?
No, on all of them combined.
Okay, Jeff, see if we can close this one out.
Please, Jeff.
Here.
Throw it.
Please,
Keep
Jeff.
throwing it so we can stay here all
Have
night.
we done 24?
No. We have not done 24.
Okay, then let's do that.
The number of lifeboats on the Titanic.
This is something I have way in the back of my head. I am going to say over.
Incorrect.
Yeah.
There were only 20.
Yeah.
I knew it was a tiny amount, but still, with that huge of a ship, I was like, it could still be well over 50 and be a tiny amount.
Yeah,
Because there were, like, 10,000 people on the ship or something.
No.
Okay, sorry.
You're wrong, Jeff!
Incorrect.
That was like incorrect, yes. Okay, so, round 8.
I'm waiting for the lady from The Weakest Link to come out and just
Yes,
say
you're
you
the
are
weakest
the
link.
weakest
Goodbye.
link.
Round 8? Wait, so that means Jeff, that was the first one Jeff got
That was the
wrong.
first one I missed, yes.
Yes.
Oh my god.
Jeff!
I'm sorry.
How dare
I'm
you?
sorry. I'm
All right.
sorry.
Jerry, the first available one that hasn't been done, because I can't remember which ones we've done and which ones we haven't.
Number 1,
This
probably.
is why you
One.
use an RNG.
Uno,
Number
Jerry.
1.
Uno.
The number of signers on the Declaration of Independence.
Under.
Incorrect. 56.
For an extra point, name them.
Yeah.
I'll give you a point if you can name the first signer.
John Hancock.
Okay. She gets a point.
Give her a point.
I'm going to give her a point. Okay. All right.
I don't keep a copy of the Declaration of Independence in my...
Nicolas Cage stole it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
He tends to do that.
Oh,
Okay.
this is bad.
Pake.
Have we done 22 yet?
22 we have.
Okay. Have we done 17?
Yes.
Come on, RNG, get your shit together. Have we done 39?
Let's see.
Then let's do 14.
The number of teeth in a great white shark.
Over.
Definitely over. It's all teeth. It's all teeth.
That felt like a trick question. Like they're not actually teeth. You know?
Yeah. Okay, Jeff. Let's see if we
Some
can
kind of bullshit. Technicality like that.
Yeah. Okay.
40.
Número 40. Oh, you're gonna like this one. The number of countries with populations 20 million or over.
Oh my god.
Okay, let me think. Let me name them. 20 million?
Yes.
Over.
Correct. And with that, you have won. The number is 65.
Yay.
Thank you, Jeff.
No problem.
Thank you.
Yeah. Mercifully.
No.
Mercifully.
I'm grateful. Yes.
That this.
For an
I'm
extra
glad
point,
that it's over.
For an extra point, sing Yakko's World.
No.
United States,
Even if
Canada,
I knew-
Mexico, Panama, Haiti, Jamaica, Peru.
No. Can we get, you know what, Jerry? You've got feedback to read. Can we read some
We
feedback?
can read some feedback.
It mostly sounds like...
Okay. Okay, so we left off with the last one we read from, and these are all from Levi, and the last one we left off.
Thank you, Levi.
Thank you, Levi.
They always are going to write into us. We love it.
They are. I appreciate it so
I'll tell you,
much.
one of my favorite parts about their feedback is just reliving the titles.
Yeah.
Okay. So the last one we read was Depression Steak, so that one's not going to be read again. So this one is on episode 35. Daphne has been replaced.
R.I.P. Daphne.
Yeah, R.I.P. Daphne. Okay. Levi writes, Daphne is the whole reason I'm here. Sorry, boys. Wow. Thank you, Levi.
Levi, thank you so much. I sincerely appreciate that, especially today. Thank you.
Okay, episode number 36, Dead or Alive, which is a great title.
Deader.
Dead or
Yeah.
alive. Uh-huh.
Okay, Levi writes, I'm thinking of a number between 1 and 100. Closest answer gets a prize.
72.
70.
Oh, I already closed out mine.
Okay,
Hang on, I got to give it. Because Levi will follow through with a prize.
okay,
Yes.
Do you know the
Levi-
number, Jerry?
I don't remember the number.
Okay.
Did they post the number? What it was?
They did not post the number.
Okay. Well, then maybe just after they listen, then we'll get more. Well, mine is 7.
47.
And Daphne, your guess?
For what?
The thing we've been talking about the past several.
The number between
No,
1
I'm
and
still
100.
back on the fact that I'm the reason Levi is here.
She is currently floating at this moment. She's like
I'm
6 inches above her chair. She is literally floating right now.
so I'm back on that. I'm still there. What is it? Jerry, update me. What am I guessing?
What have I been ignoring?
Yeah, Levi wrote, I'm thinking of a number between 1 and 100. Closest answer gets a prize.
I said 72. Jerry said 47. Paik said 7.
13.
Well, you cut me out unless it's really low.
Yep.
Okay, Levi writes on
Please
episode...
let us know who wins the prize, Levi. We're
Yes.
dying to know.
On episode 37, Psychotic Bananas, Levi writes, if you were a type of sentient fruit, plant, or vegetable, which would you choose to be?
I'd be a potato so I can still keep an eye on things.
I almost made that joke. I really did almost make that joke. Not necessarily keep an eye on things, but because I would be able, because I have all the eyes, something about the eyes, yeah.
Yeah, I'd be like celery because, I'm the one who's doing a lot of stalking.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. You really do need to stop that. The police have asked you repeatedly.
Yes.
It's becoming an issue.
Colby Minifee specifically has asked that you please stop.
I can't get to New York easily. Works in the way.
Yeah.
Okay.
Let me think. Fruit or vegetable? Was that the question?
Yeah, sentient fruit, plant, or vegetable. Which would you
Plant
choose
or
to be?
vegetable. I would be an Audrey too. Because I could just go around the country wherever they're putting on Little Shop of Horrors, and I mean, I'd immediately be cast.
Yeah. Got a gig. Daphne?
That's how I would make my living.
Daphne still doesn't know what the question is. She's still floating.
Daphne,
still
come
not
back,
listening.
come down.
No, well, like, I'd probably just be a peach.
Any fun reason? Or just because?
Princess Peach.
Oh. Nice. Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Let's move on to episode 38, Electric Chairgaloo. Levi writes, how do you know when you're finished? And I'm thinking this had to refer to the text string about having the abscess, going to the abyss, and going to the abbey to abscess.
I don't know, because they asked the same question on Run for Your Lives, and I don't know what that means either.
Yeah. I think we ended up saying when you're done.
When you're done. Yeah.
Yeah.
All right. Okay.
Well, I know that I'm finished when, I go outside and I see the big flag of Finland. But
I know when I'm finished whenever I've been sanded, I've been stained. I've
been varnished.
Yeah.
Oh, boy.
Okay. Episode 39, Blue People That Just Nod. Says, Levi writes, can we get an orchestral dubstep epic remix of the Buffalo Buffalo theme song with all four of you lending your voices to the recording?
Yes,
I
we
would.
could do that.
We could, but
Maybe.
I'm afraid it would break. My voice would break it.
We can auto-tune it. We would definitely auto-tune all of our voices so that they actually worked in harmony with each other.
Would we? Do you have the capability of doing such a thing, Jeff?
Yes, I do.
You do?
Well, I mean, not auto-tune, but I have Audacity. It can pitch it.
I mean, Paik made our theme music for us,
Yeah.
so
I'm
I guess
sure
we
Paik
could
come up
Levi.
with a dubstep version of it.
I could.
We'll see about that.
It's a lot more work than the one I did, but
Oh, yeah.
All right. Episode 40, The Extra Caressing Extracurricular Friend. That's a great one.
God.
Levi writes, Paik, what is the best impression you can do? Give us a 15 to 30 second demonstration.
oh man, I think I've done it. I broke it out once or twice on here. Honestly, I think Elmo is my favorite one to just randomly go to. Elmo,
He's so
like whenever
good
I
at
do those impressions, sometimes I have to find it. But yeah,
Yeah, that wasn't quite it.
I wasn't really quite it, yeah. But then Elmo can do it there. That's a little bit better. Is that better, Levi? The Elmo make you happy with this impression this time? I don't know, maybe? It could possibly be a pretty good one, I guess. Anyway, I'm not supposed to be on this podcast because, they said bad words on this one, and I get in trouble just for being honest. So I gotta go. Bye-bye!
Love it.
Yeah. Elmo got in trouble for being
Yes.
on Run for Your
Ripple.
Lives because, we say bad words and the movies are scary.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
Okay. Moving on to episode 41, Pumpkin Lice Latte. Thank you, Paik. That was a funny one, too.
That was one of the best ones.
Yeah.
I'd like to know who's come up with the most titles. We don't
Yeah.
have a list or anything, but it would be cool to see.
Yeah, I'll run through it. Levi writes, feed, message, night. Your Buffalo cohorts. Which, I don't know exactly how that...
Oh, that... Levi asked us that question on Run for Your
FMK.
Lives.
Yeah.
FMK.
FMK, the Buffalo, and then because I didn't feel like doing the original version of that, I decided in the moment it stood for feed, message, night. Which who would you want to take out to a nice meal? who would you text a funny text to, and who would you put in charge of a domain of some kind?
Yeah.
And I gave my answer on there. I said feed would be Jerry, because I've taken Daphne to some local places, so I want to go around and do some fun food stuff with Jerry. And then message was Daphne, because I send her all kinds of ridiculous shit anyway. And then
I love it.
And then I established Jeff as the knight over the kingdom of puns.
I am going feed would be Pake, because I think that he can take me to just some amazing places.
Do you think he's supposed to be feeding you? I thought you're supposed to be
I would
feeding
take him out, but his suggestion,
Okay.
it would be my treat, but it would still be like his suggestion.
Okay.
Message would be Jerry, because I can definitely make him crack up. And Knight would absolutely be Daphne, because I would definitely put her in charge. She takes care of us, so if she can handle us, she can handle just about anything.
Sometimes. Not all the time, but I feel like I can handle you guys most of the time. Most of the time. Jerry, what about you?
For feed, I would pick Pake on this one, because there are a crap ton of places around here that I would love to take you to. And I think I've sent you pictures of some of the stuff from these places. Like that one place called Heirloom, which is phenomenal.
I think we've looked at the menu there, too.
We have.
One night.
Message would be probably Jeff, because we could banter back and forth, as we already demonstrated. And message,
yes,
Daphne, because... or Knight, because Daphne is far more masterful with handling computer shit that I don't want to handle. So. I mean, I could if I had to, but I don't want to do it. So.
Yes.
It goes with my Defender of the Realm thing that I have a title.
So what's your answer, Daphne?
Okay. I gave a different answer on Riffle because it was on the spot and I didn't get to think about it, but I've had time to think about it now. And so feed would have to be Jerry, because he would appreciate the food that we have here in Maine. I feel like he would. I mean, everyone would, but I've already fed Pake here. Like, I took him around. Message would be Pake, because I message him anyway. Ridiculous things. Like, yeah. And he's up all night. So if you want to text him in the middle of the night, he's awake. And I would have to make Jeff the knight of everything else. Because...
Knights of white satin. Mm-hmm.
You know, and it's hard, because honestly, Jerry could be a great, if you're looking at having someone be like the overseeing things, Jerry as an engineer would be perfect for that role. But in this case, I'm gonna pick Jeff to be the knight.
Sounds good.
I'm really surprised that two of you picked me, but that's cool.
I'm not at all.
What's the next one, Jerry?
Okay, on episode 42, everyone is doing the Locha Polka. Levi writes one word: Bixby.
Bixby.
Oh God.
I am not following.
That is
I get it. I get it.
It's a reference to not just Tremors, but to our friend Zoran Gavoyich of Dead Meat and his love of Tremors. And it's a whole covering the Tremors movies. He does his Bixby. Yeah, it's great. We love Zoran.
Yeah.
All right.
Zoran is awesome. He's been on Run for Your Lives before, so he's super cool.
Okay. Two more. This one's a little bit longer. This is on episode 43. A little clap goes a long way. Lasts a long time, by my understanding. Okay. Levi writes, all right, I've fucked with you enough. Sincerely, thank you for coming in my ear holes. Sorry, last one. You four are truly spirited. I've been trying to nail down why I love listening to you, and past Pake nearly copying this format from something Dropout related I've never watched. It's your camaraderie, the joy of friendship. You're stupid, dead to rights, every one of you. Stupendously expressing your id, sharing a small moment together on this brief bubble we call life. Thank you.
Thank you.
Oh, Levi. That's very sweet. It is.
Yes.
Thank you for listening, Levi. We appreciate hearing from you.
I appreciate it very much, Levi. And finally, episode 44, A Great Crate of Grape Crepes. Which...
Isn't that the second time we've used crepes in our title?
Yeah.
Daphne has had enough of our crepe. So.
Yes.
Okay, Levi writes, the number I was thinking of is 73. Whoever got closest, I'll announce your prize on my show in 4 weeks' time. Best of luck.
I said 72.
Yep, that's definitely Jeff.
It's definitely closest.
Mm-hmm.
Jeff. Ugh.
I had a 50-50 shot of getting it, you know.
Yeah.
Don't think about that one. Just do not think about how that math works.
No, I won't. I definitely will not. Wow, this is a longer episode, but it actually is not as long as I thought it was. When I just checked,
it feels really long when you're with us. I understand.
Yeah.
No, I just was...
I know, we're insufferable. I'm sorry.
I was just surprised. Like, I thought it was going longer, but it's not. So that's great.
Mm-hmm.
It gives me time to get the outro music up because I closed it.
Excellent. Good work.
Yeah, and the 50-50 game will come back.
Will it?
Oh,
yes.
God.
Well, it's a 50-50 shot of it.
Either will or won't.
Yeah.
Peg, I don't know about you, but I'm not gonna be studying for it.
No.
That's your fault.
That felt like the little stinger at the end of a Marvel movie that was like, and so will be back, except I wasn't surprised. I wasn't excited about it.
No. No.
Okay, well, would you rather have this game or would you rather have Flictionary?
Honestly.
Oh, I'm good with this game.
Of course you are, Jeff. Of course you are. You know why you are? Because you kicked our asses. Even if we added our scores together, we still wouldn't have beaten you.
That's true.
Well, you almost would have beaten them. It would have been 7-6.
Yes.
But but honestly, you only have to win by 1.
You know what, Pake? Next time we team up against Joe. That's what we do. Make our own rules.
Tag team.
Mm-hmm.
Yep. Tag team. What's our tag team name going to be?
Oh, no.
I feel now Peg's going to have to actually consider it and think about it.
Mm-hmm.
Because it's too cool not to come up with a tag team name.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
Okay.
We could be...
We'll have to put a pin in that one. I'm curious to know. I'm very curious to know what you come up with.
Well, if you like what you've heard of our rambling nonsense and hilarious friendship behavior that's been going on for the last about
friendship
hour.
Behavior. I like that term.
Friendship behavior. That's such like an alien way of describing it.
I mean, I don't know. I'm throwing words together.
Yeah, no, it works.
No. Okay, so if you like what you've heard, you can find us at buffalobuffalopodcast.com, on Facebook and Instagram at Buffalo Podcast. Thank you, Jerry, for another interesting history-related trivia-type game.
Math-related.
Yeah.
Yes, exactly.
I feel like I should have gone back to school before I came tonight. Yeah. We've been Buffalo. Until next time.
Aren't we always Buffalo?
I usually am.
Will we be Buffalo next week?
It's a 50-50 shot.
It's Buffalo, yeah! Now I'm trying to figure out dubstep remix.
Bye, son.